Nisambulavinaka, bonjour, maloelele, Maori, and a very warm welcome to the first episode of The Pacific Way. This year, we bring you new and interesting stories from around the Pacific. Stories about Pacific people's lives, experiences, and views on diversity, change, and innovation. We begin the new season in Vunulevu, the second largest island in the Fiji group. In 1997, the Kumbulau district embarked on a community-based initiative to protect their traditional fishing grounds, or ingolingoli, against the threat of increased fishing activity and poaching on the surrounding reefs. Their efforts have now made them a shining example to the rest of the world. While Kumbulau has come a long way in sustainably managing its marine resources, the challenge is to ensure that commitment continues to grow. We now take you to Kumbulau in Vunulevu to discover how partnership and commitment to marine conservation has seen the villages in the district reap rewards that stretch far beyond the reef.
Dawn welcomes the start of a new day in Kiombo village in its usual picturesque manner, and slowly signs of life begin to stir. Soon the villagers are out and about busying themselves with the early morning chores. But there's something different about this day. As breakfast is fired up, other activity in the kitchen is already underway. Children are outside gathering frangipanis by the load, and the early morning bounty is already being prepared. In Kiombo, there are many signs of excitement and anticipation. Located on Fiji's second main island, Vunulevu, Kiombo and its neighboring villages in the Kumbulau district have due cause for celebration. Kumbulau has become a shining example to the rest of the world because of the effective management of its traditional fishing grounds, Ngolingoli.
Welcome to Kumbulau!
Today, a big welcome party was on hand to greet a group from the Coral Reef Alliance, an organization that has come on board to help in their conservation efforts.
Hey! Oh yeah. Sure.
Elizabeth.
We have worked over the past 5 years to establish work with a community marine protected area here in the Kumbulau district, the Namena Marine Reserve. So our approach to coral reef conservation is ensuring that marine protected areas are managed effectively, have the money that they need to be managed, and that local communities like here in Kiombo have benefits that they're deriving from the conservation partnerships that we're able to set up.
I'm Deborah. I'm from San Diego, California, and I'm very honored to be here with you.
Hello, I'm Rob. I'm from Boulder, Colorado, United States. I'm delighted to be here. Thank you.
I'm Julie. I'm from San Francisco, California. Thank you so much for welcoming us into your home.
And when I had my refreshment given to me, they said, "Welcome." You said, "Welcome home," and that was wonderful because I do feel at home.
Conservation is nothing new. It has been there. It's been with us for all along. The elders used to do it. Only this generations tends to run away from it.
Marine Reserve mai namena e toia u wawanua. Ara toia u tanganga na ngonturanga na tui Kumbulau sambal. En nona nanumiranga na nona kau. Warau taka kina indua na tukutuku. Mole apa kina na vikoro. Uno taka kina. Na mbimbi ni kena na maruru yo namena. Me senga ngani ranalei rawata ngakina naika. Rambu rawata talangkina indua na uruburi ni lau.
Once we brought it back, the elders are happy with it. Because they are confident through them partnership with other supportive organization can always do it.
the Namena Marine Reserve occupies a large portion of the Kumbalau district's Ngolingoli. Set up in 1997 out of concern for increased fishing activity and poaching on the reefs, villagers in the district, like Kiombo, are now reaping the benefits of their commitment to marine conservation, with increasing interest from visitors who are willing to pay to dive the popular site.
The $25 that comes into a managed account by the Resource Committee, 50% of that income goes to a scholarship system, and 50% of that goes to the management of the marine reserve and the environment and management activities.
Watisoni Sokiveta hails from Kumbalau and is one of many from the district who has reaped the benefits gained from the Namena Marine Conservation Project.
Nangono sa rongo mikina na scholarship ni Roni Bebu ke beki mamnango ni Kumbalau. Sa ando na badungule bu sa tereo ni kila sa Roni tostal ngo buli. Betini sa chugo ndon na ila we sulia batam bu ndon chino Kumbalau. We rona kenango ne merto sena non rabuli. Kau maniken na isebu mena bat. Mudingo mana mata ini wasi-wasi ni bebu kini scholarship ni Kumbalau. Kau tarakin nandun undul me bukan nunggu takawana nunggu diploma ni environmental science FAT.
There's never enough money to fund all of the conservation that's necessary. So what we have been working with are the tourism providers that come to this part of Fiji and bring divers here. Now, divers are willing to support conservation if they see benefits. They're willing to contribute a fee, like a tourism fee or a conservation fee, if they can see benefits. We have all of the pieces in place. We have a marine protected area. We have operators that are willing to visit and bring people who are willing to pay to visit and support it. And then we have a local community that's benefiting from the visitations.
The Coral Reef Alliance has been lending its support to similar projects in Papua New Guinea, Indonesia, and the Caribbean. After hearing of the huge success of the Namena Marine Reserve project, staff and donors based overseas paid their own way to Kiombo to see firsthand the fruits of their labor.
It's just very exciting to be able to see our work in action. And we've heard so much about Fiji as really our flagship. And here we've gotten to dive the reefs and see the difference that having a marine park has made here. I mean, more fish than I've seen in most places. And then we get to come and visit the village and we get to see the communities that we've actually helped. So it really is very heartwarming to be able to see the difference that the organization has made.
This is a place that is a model for the way communities can live in concert with marine protected areas and coral reef conservation. And we want to be able to shine a very bright light on the Kumbalau and the people here and what they've been able to achieve with coral reef conservation. What you see in Namena is unlike what you see in other areas because it's protected. The numbers of fish, the size of the fish, the amount of coral cover, the species diversity is all due to the commitment of these 10 villages and their knowledge that without the coral reefs they can't continue in their traditional way of life.
Na ulu ni songo-songo ya na mbose bonua. Keto pambimbita ka chiko na mbose bonua. Lago ertu na komiti ni la na boli na ibator takataki. Na yocho tini batula wa na mbose bonua. Koya ko endua taniki no kito. Sa bayo ngame na mbose bonua. Ertu sangi takataka na komiti.
Linet Marian Dulambola.
Not only has the Kumbalau district worked to preserve marine life on surrounding reefs, but it has even taken efforts a step further.
Chutambukalindi.
34 members of the community are now qualified tour guides after undergoing ecotourism training with the University of the South Pacific, a project co-funded by the Coral Reef Alliance and Ministry of Tourism.
As instead of the community watching the dive boats come and go to Namena and knowing that that money's coming, this is a way for them to tap in and meet the people and meet the divers who are experiencing that marine reserve, who are enjoying the diving, but also to sell their handicrafts, to show what they've got, to receive donations for the schools.
It is quite a big milestone what is happening today with the celebrations of the graduates in ecotourism, of the success of the Namena Marine Reserve, and also of the 15th anniversary of the Coral Reef Alliance. It is a milestone, but our work is still ahead of us.
Bundo to na kandende na nonda ngolelis dali na korme dali babulidira na bang tegi baka matau ni umbula. Bambimbi ni oira semberani na biwatur tek teknik na maru ni umbula. Oira sarambula rautu ibonwa. Sar kila rautu na kaira rin taka bamirambula kina. Na baka sama babuli gay duran ye betor to kan donang na balabu mengeli babuli di beira na iwale ni bang tekni umbulan to taka batugo kaya bantu na sini bang taka bang matau ena to nangun nan raba mai yo beira ba birna tumena korba me baka sama butugo beira yo ninda mai buli yo kenda santa mai buli nangay kilani kaya banta bang taka wasibe na utian nangun dali babuli dirikina me baka endendre tok.
Kumbulau has come a long way in sustainably managing its marine resources, but the journey is far from over. The challenge now is to ensure that commitment continues to grow.
And if these children in this village are to know healthy reefs, have enough food to feed their villages, they need to take action today.
Kasa ntona kena baka samsa sara reikina na sturang ni bonua me sawastan ntona ilabo na kena sangai me batur tek na buli au nunguna numsuka yo kumbulau me pilot project kena lo muni tikina mai kya mengai daka kina na sanombua na be kasa daka chuka kumbulau na ngona sana rauni reikina na sanombua sana ngira ni rai oro na bunya sana chuka bonolebu sana ngira ni rabulo irebichilebu na be kasa daka chuka bonolebu na kena marene umbula kena bonua e webuke kina na kena marene umbula me baka na scholarship ke mo misa bang tatu kumbulau karo ni biso ta kina nonda beach na kena marene umbula bang bimbitala na kena sangai me buke na kena taro bisa na nonda bula bat kena bibiso nin raki sangol sa tumi nangonong.
The hard work is paying off. Kiombo, like the rest of the Kumbulau district, is now thriving not only in terms of a healthy marine stock, but also with opportunities that stem from coral reef conservation. The Namena Reserve dive site and village tours are bringing in revenue that will contribute greatly to the development of the district long after organizations like the Coral Reef Alliance have moved on to other project sites in need of assistance. Besides the scholarship fund, the revenue received so far has provided paid employment for the village tour guides, and some of the youth have also been hired to build a dam and lay water pipes, which will give every household in Kiombo access to clean piped water.
How much does that weigh there, these
maybe 20 kg.
That's what I thought. And we're working right now with these 10 villages on a business plan that will carry them through the next 5 years so that they can grow their resources and be able to see a clear path to the future of managing their own coral reefs without our help.
So rawati tingata tuna sasangala ko tungo Veke mami na tuindalania buke pamuria pamalotu na ngona teke buke me domengo. Ke au madanga au bande takatu in the long run. O kumbulau nandun ako nang kalunga tamay mursi. Nanungu tatanda tu yao. Ena sing ni benefit nga kina indona koro, si indona yabusa. Ena benefit kina na yabusa tau do kareti ko na lomani wanu kumbulau.
I would like to thank everyone here in the village and everyone in the Kumbalau district for such hard work, the effort, sticking with it even during times when it's challenging, for doing the hard work that's necessary.
I just want to thank the Kumbalau for their original vision, for their willingness to work with us, and for their becoming that world model that is going to change the course of coral reef conservation.
This is an excellent area to really show the rest of the world what can be done when you really unite different groups together to work to save the coral reefs and to really enrich the communities that the coral reefs serve.
Orang nan iungan orang Kumbalau. Ai omba. Iungan orang inati.
Babin bunak ngabali bugina ikina matampo si bonua ni tikina baturang ko Kumbalau. Na non rtu rival mo tu naturang. Tu naturang ni bonua nan rtu wasia indona ilabu. Mekima mina numikina na skau ki Kumbalau na bising ni matak. Ka usaha asal taltuan kina be SIBT. Ke rau ni ntarai wal mutu na kena maru non de umbula. Me boka kitu badur cumi Kumbalau mbitu ngana ni tu bono tampu arla ngolenga ne rele nunu ki wasinga mo nei labu ni non rele nunu. Ka ke mo pangata tungo. Me wili wena Kumbalau scholarship usa mo rau tikina nugisala. Ana nungu rawat na Bachelor of Applied Science. Ka umbole ke munikina. Ke rau ni ntamaru non de umbula. Yang balicir non takau na bising motak.
Well, that wraps up the first episode of The Pacific Way. We look forward to hearing your thoughts on stories that we bring you, so if you have any comments or ideas to share with us, visit our website www.sbc.int or check the Pacific Way page on Facebook. Next week, we take you to Vanuatu and show you the biggest Yam Festival. Before we go, we leave you with a favorite from the Jipa Chiroa String Band from Vanuatu. Until next week, au revoir, ni sa moade.
What?